And it is now my privilege to introduce James Collett, who will deliver the valedictorian's address.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lopez. Fellow graduates of Glendora High School's class of 2011. Before I begin, I would like to thank all of the Glendora Unified School District staff and administration for all of their hard work and dedication over the past years. Specifically, I would like to thank Dr. Vors, the school board, and Mr. Lopez for attending this evening, as well as for their efforts in ensuring the provisions for a quality education for each and every student in the Glendora Unified School District. Furthermore, I extend my sincerest thanks to all of the teachers who strove their best to make a positive impact in our lives. In reflecting on the past 13 years of my education, I have come to realize that, as a generation, we have seen a lot happen over the course of our lifetimes. Centerpieces of the pop culture of our childhoods, like Pokemon, Game Boy Color, and the sitcom Friends, have been replaced with Guitar Hero, the iPhone, and The Office. A whole closet full of CDs and videos now fits in a device the size of a deck of cards, and many of us have instant access to an infinite amount of information at the palms of our hands. The days of film camera and 1-hour photo are over, succeeded by digital cameras and Photoshop. One of my side hobbies is film photography, and after letting my 9-year-old cousin take a picture on my old school 35mm film camera, I couldn't help but laugh when he asked how many megapixels it was, or if he could look at the picture he just took. However, our world has not only progressed in terms of entertainment and technology. Just in the past 10 years, we have witnessed some of the most pivotal moments of the last half-century. We have witnessed thousands of innocent lives lost at the hands of terrorists in the September 11th, 2001 attacks on the World Trade Center, Pentagon, and United Airlines Flight 93. We have witnessed, at least partially, the terms of 3 different presidents, most recently the election of the first African American into the Oval Office. We have witnessed the effects of several significant military conflicts, including their devastating impact on those who have lost loved ones and those injured in battle. We have witnessed the consequences of the greatest economic downturn since the Great Depression, the jobs and the homes lost, the painful financial struggles. Perhaps all of this has forced us to grow up too fast, pushing too much knowledge and maturity upon us at too early an age. But I don't think so. I think that what each of us has seen and experienced in our lives, both on a large scale as well as in a personal context, can only serve to better prepare us for future decisions and the paths we choose to take for our lives. And despite all these occurrences and all these changes, we are still here, sitting through our graduation ceremony, just the same as the 53 classes before us at Glendora High School. We are in that same position, on the threshold of independence and adulthood, making the transition from a life largely decided for us to a life left up to us to create for ourselves. Every year since kindergarten, we have made a transition onto the next step in our academic lives. And yet, every year up to now, that next step was clear. Even when making the jump from elementary school, the biggest concern on our minds was whether we were going to Goddard or Sandburg for middle school. For the record, I went to Sandburg and I survived. Go Sandburg! Throughout our high school years, the only major academic concerns have been what classes to take, having enough credits to graduate, trying out for a sports team, or joining a club. But now, the choice really is ours. We are the ones who decide our futures from here on out. It is we who are ultimately responsible for the men and women we are to become. Whether attending a 4-year university, community college, or entering the workforce, it is you who is given the choice between becoming who you want to be or not. Benjamin Franklin once noted, "Investment in knowledge always pays the best interest." While this may be true, Mere knowledge doesn't reap its own rewards. It's up to each and every one of us to take that knowledge, both academic and practical, and do something with it. We've been given this toolbox, this investment of knowledge and influence over the past years of our lives. Now, as we go out into the world to each become our own person, I encourage each and every one of you to push yourself towards the full benefits of your potential, reach further than you thought possible, and succeed. I wish each one of you the greatest success in your individual endeavors in life, and I look forward to hearing of the great things Glendora High School's graduating class of 2011 grows to accomplish. Thank you.